I was a little afraid when some folks in the United Methodist Church in Columbus wanted to use my church that I was serving, Oakland Park United Methodist Church, as a site for Freedom Schools. Freedom Schools are sponsored by the Children's Defense Fund. Marie Wright Edelman started the Children's Defense School decades ago. And Freedom Schools are built upon the vision of the Freedom Schools during the Civil Rights era, the Freedom Rides, the Freedom Movement, Civil Rights Movement, inspired greatly by Ella Baker. And so in the Freedom School movement, school-aged, typically very young, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade children, elementary-age children, who are from communities where their reading skills need help. They need the weeks during the summer to not go backwards, what they've gained the year before. So Freedom Schools are an 8-week program that they wanted to put in my church as long as I could figure out how to recruit the leadership and find the resources, financial especially, to hold. So they said, we'll go for the training. And I went to the Alex Haley farm in Tennessee. And I got there, it was terrible weather, icy rain. Got there, and I spent a week being trained as a Freedom School creator in a local United Methodist Church setting. And I was not surprised that there weren't many men, because I kind of caught that theme. A lot of women involved in this Freedom School thing. But I was very surprised that I turned out to be among the 80 people there, the only guy. So it was kind of a weird week. But there was a lot of grace, and I probably had as much fun that week as I can remember. Oftentimes, a song that was sung during the Freedom Schools, there's a lot of teaching of chants to get the kids ready to focus on a certain unit, lots of reading of books, lots of images of people with a skin color resembling the kids in the Freedom School, all different shades, all different kind of contexts and learning, and then a lot of chants. I thought I was at a cheerleader camp sometimes. But there was one song that they sang every day, and in Freedom Schools, they sing every day. So we thought, well, let's do it. So I sent it to our guy up there in the skybox, and he helped for us to get a little flavor of a song of motivation, a song that kind of summarizes some of the goals of Freedom School. I would say the goals of Freedom School is learning to love to learn, learning to love to read, and learning to love ourselves. Take it away, Ron. Oh, I guess Jeff starts. The higher you build your barriers, the taller I will become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away.
Something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, but you do me wrong, so wrong. Look at my
motivational. I like that song a lot. I like how it's been just kind of like a virally grabbed by all kinds of different communities who feel the need for empowerment, need to listen to a voice in their head that isn't negative, which is what's one of the most significant ministries and messages to share with our grandchildren, our children, our community, the kids in our schools,